I want to give a quick moment to say thank you to all of my patrons. Without your support, kind words, and your encouragement, because without you, none of this would have been possible. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
You are here to find something different, something that calls to the more primal aspects of what you feel. The gravity of these feelings is something you cannot quite express, yet you find yourself drawn here, knowing deep inside that there is a force, a pull, a moment where you can feel something instinctual pawing at you just underneath your awareness, waiting to be realized. And I am here to help you unlock it. We're going to take our time and find that part of yourself that feels caged and work together to unlock it so you can realize your full potential. In these moments, let yourself breathe, allowing your thoughts to quiet with me. Just for now, there is no need to analyze or rationalize. We will take our time. Simply listen, to allow yourself to respond in the right moments I give, to follow where this path may lead with me, because deep inside, there is something raw, something eager, something that already knows how to move, how to be. In these breaths you take from me, begin to feel the silence in your mind as you take in that first deep breath, holding that silence at the top as you deserve this moment to allow that same silence to move down with the breath that you release for me. This is the moment you can find that rhythm in your breath to allow the world around you to move into the distance. It may be slow, it may be quick, but as we move through these moments together, you will realize we are right on time as you take in that peace, to feel as I am right here with you. Very good. In and out. You are safe here. This space is yours to explore, and as you do, you may begin to notice something, a curiosity, a yearning to let go of all the constraints, the expectations, the rigid walls of thought that hold you back, to sink into something simpler, something more pure, something more instinctual. Instinct is a powerful word that ties into the nature of all things, the impulses that come naturally to us all. Whether it is something as benign as leaning back into a relaxing chair, or the safety of your bed, or those more intense inclinations that calls to you, that give you the need to indulge in pleasures and find yourself settling into the peace that can be found in those pleasures. Even now, it can be easily seen that listening to me can be something instinctual for you to perceive. Obedience, a word that carries weight, perhaps more than you realize. It isn't just about following orders. It's about trust, about that powerful surrender, the deep satisfaction that comes knowing that you are doing exactly what you should be doing. There's a rhythm to it, a natural flow like instinct. You already obey many things without thought. The urge to blink, the way your heart beats in steady time. There's something peaceful about following, about knowing exactly where you're meant to be, exactly what you're meant to do. And when you listen, when you follow, you begin to feel that sense of rightness sinking even deeper. With playfulness, the lightness in movements, the joy in surrendering to the moments. Play is something pure, something unfiltered. It bypasses thought and reaches into feeling. It is the wag of a tail, the bounce in a step, the way excitement builds when you are engaged, present, and immersed in the moment. Playfulness is trust, an embrace of freedom that thrives within the safe boundaries. It is a delight of discovery, the sheer joy of allowing yourself to feel, and as you listen, you may notice how easy it is to slip into that sense of play, how freeing it is to let go of hesitation, to embrace that natural energy inside of you, that energy, that excitement. It belongs to you, and it's always ready to be tapped into and allowing you to enjoy. Devotion is a warmth that radiates from deep within. It is connection, a bond formed, an imprinting of yourself through trust and understanding. Devotion isn't simply given. It is built, strengthened, reinforced with every moment of presence, every act of obedience, every touch of instinct. Devotion is a fire, steady, unwavering, burning even brighter as it is nurtured, fed, and it feels good to be devoted, to have something, someone to focus on, to listen to trust. That trust that deepens connection is something that can grow each time you hear my voice, each time you let my words guide you, each time you surrender just a little bit more to what feels right. And doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel natural? Instinct, obedience, playfulness, and devotion. These words are more than just concepts. They are the bricks we build this foundation with, guiding you deeper into yourself, deeper into what you know to be true. They shape you, mold you, remind you of what feels right, what feels natural. And the more you listen, the more they become a part of you, until they are effortless, until they are simply who you are. It's only natural. You can't help it. These words settle into your mind, and perhaps just for a moment, they stir something inside you. A feeling, a recognition, a desire that you may not have fully understood before, but now, in this space, in this moment, it becomes clear. You don't need to force it. You don't need to push. Just allow it to unfold naturally with each and every breath you take. Listen to the sound of my voice and see how it guides you, how it shapes your thoughts as your mind holds onto it as it embraces you. A soft, inviting tone that soothes, encourages, welcomes, and yet beneath it, there is something more, a structure, a purpose, a plan. Because this is not about the power of surrendering. It is also about purpose. It's about training. Training is what gives instinct direction. It is what allows wild energy to be shaped into something powerful, something rewarding, something fulfilling. And so we begin with something simple, yet so powerful. As you listen to me now, see the silhouette I cast upon you, engulfing you, as my presence is the only thing that you can focus on. Hearing the words that move from my lips carry upon the air and pushes upon you as light of a touch at first, yet holding you firm in the embrace that it cradles you in. Sit. Such a simple word, a command, not harsh, not demanding, just a clear expectation, a direction that you feel, that you understand on a level beyond thought, a natural response. Perhaps you notice how easy it is to comply, how good it feels to listen, to follow, because that is what training is. It's not about force, no. It's about trust, about shaping those instincts into something more. As you see yourself sitting in your mind on your knees, focused and finding yourself in peace, knowing that you feel so good to follow, to be devoted to a concept so simple, so concise, so completely free from the thoughts that raced within you before. Feel that word that carries through the air to only you, riding on the resonance that fills you with purpose. Sit, puppy. Good. Good. I'm so proud of you. Good puppy. We will take this slowly, step by step, just as any proper training should. Learning, deepening, and with each command, each movement, you may find yourself settling further into that mindset, embracing it, embodying it. Because this is more than just play. This is who you are becoming. As you see yourself performing these movements in your mind that will translate so easily into the world that we create together. Stay. Good, just like that. Still and obedient. Even when I step back, I know you feel the need to follow, as that is what instinct is for you now. You want to follow. You need to feel that kinship that is felt with being so close to the one you feel comfortable in being this way for. Not because you have to, but because it feels right. Because listening, following, submitting to direction that is given fills you with a deep satisfaction. Knowing you are following this path perfectly as you stay still, waiting to come when told. The kind that warms your body from the inside out. A silent reward echoing through every nerve. Good puppy. See how good that feels? The praise that comes with doing exactly as you were told, with movements that can be seen as fingers moving through your hair, deep movements as the nails graze upon your scalp in ways that encircle, encompass, as the warmth of that slow spiral praises you and sinks in with each and every scratch. We are building something here, step by step. Not just tricks, not just motions, but instinct. The kind that takes root, grows stronger, becomes second nature. And with every moment, every breath, it becomes easier to just simply follow. Down, down, down. Letting go of tension, letting yourself ease into position, feeling the shift, the way your body responds before your mind even processes. That's instinct, isn't it? A pull from deep within that guides you exactly where you belong, and oh, how good it feels to simply follow, to simply obey without question. Your stance moving down and laying with your tail up and wagging, to listen and be rewarded as you feel your movements wag back and forth in excitement, and knowing you are doing so well. Because this is how we learn, through repetition, reinforcement, consistency, and in return you are given something so fulfilling, so utterly right, that resisting becomes the furthest thing from your mind. Now come to me. Finding now how you automatically move to where I am, so naturally gliding and moving on all fours, as you do not need to think. You do not even need to think about it anymore. It's just instinct now. It's just a natural part of you. You can't help it. You can't help but to be this puppy for me. Good puppy. See how my words hold a tether to you as easily as you can see being led by a leash. A collar around your neck display as what you feel deeply inside that is finally on the outside. I'm so proud of you. Good puppy. How instinctual you feel the movements of praise that come with knowing that you are following the path you are meant to follow deep inside, as this all calls to who you are internally. Past the pretenses of the world around you, past the concepts of everyday life and their expectations. Led by the leash that you follow so easily now, moving past the point where you can even feel the rumble in your chest as a small growl begins to form, begging to escape. This sound that comes and forms in a pattern that is not words but a feeling, a sound that's shaped by the desire to be a good puppy, the desire to listen and learn, to find. When you find that first woof that escapes your lips now, it cements that feeling that you have always wanted to express. Speak. And you let this wolf you have felt from the very beginning be free, finally cementing how good of a puppy you are to be. So well-mannered, so well-trained. Good puppy. Speak. See how naturally you follow the movements, finding yourself panting happily, knowing that you are such a good puppy for me right now. And I know you're in the moments now where you are feeling that need to be praised welling up, feeling the anticipation of the touch on your head, the fingers that caress in those slow spirals, the deep, slow scratches as my nails graze across your scalp, just as an even, slow circle that causes you pause, a smile moving across your face as the tongue that is still hanging out, the movements of your breath getting faster, faster, creating that pant that you find yourself sinking into as it metronomes in your mind, letting go of any remaining thoughts as being a puppy is just instinct now. And you find now that it is just natural for you to be this way. You can't help it. Speak. Good puppy. Sit. Very good puppy. Sink into this feeling more for me, as it is so natural now with each breath in and out. Good puppy. Down, down, down. Very good. See how now the foundations of instinct that has always been a part of you obedience that you feel so naturally, the playfulness that comes as you feel the need to play and be in this space for as long as you can allow yourself to be, the devotion to this concept, and the new traits learned as new tricks are not just for the young. And all of this is building such a beautiful puppy before me. And I'm so happy you have found this place of primal peace with me, where you are allowed to be the puppy that you are meant to be, that is free from the cage now, free to explore, free to give that affection in all the ways a puppy can. I'm proud of you for finding that peace with me now. And as you curl up to rest, like a good puppy should, let this training rest with you, as it is a part of you now. Instinct which is only natural to be so obedient, playful in your devotion as you are a good puppy now. Sit. Good. Stay. Good. Down, down, down. Good puppy. Come to me now. Speak. Good puppy. See now how you come to me, how you follow that instinct and you curl up next to me. You feel that warmth of being so good for me. The scratches that come so naturally as you lean into them now, so happy, so free to be this puppy for me. Now rest and sink into that sleep and allow yourself to dream of puppy dreams for me. You on all fours, you wagging your tail back and forth because you are so completely happy. The panting allowing you to fall into the rhythm of all of this coalescing into the beautiful puppy you have become to be. I'm so proud of you and know you're going to be the best puppy for me, as well as the person you find yourself imprinting on. Being a puppy is pleasure, and it pleases you knowing that you are a good puppy. And curling up now to drift off to these puppy dreams is something of a delight, letting instinct take hold, being so obedient, so playful in the pleasure of it all, and so devoted. I'm proud of you. Good puppy. Very good puppy.